Welcome guys back to another episode on the PogSquagSMP. In this episode I wanted to get some villagers at my house, and I know all my stuff is already enchanted and there's really no need for like librarians and stuff. It's nice to have emeralds for a beacon, and B, just buying stuff like food and glass, whatever. So I think I'm gonna go to a village that's like 300 blocks away that way and make a minecart trail all the way back here. I'm gonna grab all of my iron, and that's probably not gonna be enough rails, so I'm gonna go on a quick little mining trip in this ravine to get more iron. I feel like I went slightly overboard on the iron, but you know, you can never have too much iron. It is always going to be a useful material to have, so I just thought I'd get a couple extra blocks of it. Alright, so I know this looks cruel, and it is, but I managed to get 3 villagers from the village into this tiny room that I will eventually turn into my basement. But I first just wanted to breed them up so I could get a bunch of villagers for a huge trading hall. So far I've gotten about 25, maybe 30 villagers in here, and I wanted to just keep breeding them till every single one of these beds is full, which I think is somewhere around 72 villagers, so that'll take a while, but we have a lot of baby villagers here, and I just fed them 3 stacks of bread, so that should be more than enough. The more I look at this, the more I realize how morally wrong this is. I've created an underground human breeding center, but they make me money.
Wait, hold on.
Nope.
I think I found them.
Alright, you have the trapdoor?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iron golems.
There was more earlier.
Ah. They're just... My game doesn't even have enough, like, there's an entity cap that I could see, and it's been taken up by villagers.
There's a villager hiding under the bed. So, over a couple days, I thought of a base idea and went into a creative world to build this. Now, this is just the front of it. There's really nothing inside or, like, on the back or anything. But I want to go for, like, a farmhouse-style building. So, in these things, I'd keep, like, my horse. I'd put a bunch of crops, hay bales, stuff like that. I'd have a little river going around here. And this is probably going to just be my house for the entire season. I'm not concerned about making, like, a mega base or anything. I just want a nice house that I don't have to ever worry about again, and I can live in for the rest of the server. And although this build looks very complicated, or at least to me, the main materials for it are basically just boiled down to 5 things. A lot of spruce, a lot of dark oak, a lot of blackstone, a couple campfires, and some leaves. So off camera, I went and grinded up the first material I'm going to need for my house, which is a lot of spruce. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. This is 3,456 spruce logs, or 2 shulker boxes. The reason I didn't do this on camera is because nobody wants to watch a time-lapse of me chopping down trees. Like, I only would time-lapse the things that really matter. Why would anybody watch a montage of me cutting down trees? It's so easy and basic. The next step in my base is probably to get a lot of blackstone. And the fastest way to get blackstone is by haste 2 mining, but I do not have a beacon. So I have 2 options. It's either I craft the beacon, or I steal a beacon. The only person who owns a beacon that I know of is Charlie, but I have no idea where it is. So I guess that means I'm gonna go to another fortress and craft my own. That's my first wither skull. That's the second skull. That's the third head. Now, we can go fight a wither. And because I'm a big baby, I'm going to be trapping it in the nether roof. Because I do not think I would survive to a wither. I know I have like full prop 4 and sharp 5, but I'd rather not take a risk. So basically what I'm going to do is spawn the wither in a spot where it gets trapped in the bedrock on the nether roof. By doing this, it is unable to move, and therefore I can just kill it without any risk. So I found a spot that should work, and even if it doesn't and the wither escapes, I think with full prop 4 and sharp 5, I should be able to kill it before it kills me. So I'm just gonna give it a try. If I die, so be it, you know. Alright. Let's do this. His head is trapped. But I don't think he can escape. 1 second. Okay, that was very loud. I'm just gonna turn that down real quick. Yeah, he looks to be trapped, which is very nice. And I can just stand here and kill him. And there it is. Nether star. My first one. So the next part of crafting a beacon is actually crafting it, which takes 1 nether star, 3 obsidian, and 5 glass. Lucky for me, I smelted some glass beforehand, so now I have a beacon. And here comes the challenging part. Now I have to get 164 of any of these blocks, which, although I already have 63 iron blocks, I'm not even halfway to getting what I need. However, what I did not mention is that these blocks can be combined, and it doesn't have to be all of one material. So I've combined all my iron, gold, and emeralds, and if I get 20 more blocks, I have enough for the full beacon. So I really only need either 20 blocks of emerald, gold, and iron, which is pretty easy to get, even just going mining for like 15 minutes. So something I've been doing mostly off camera is building farms here, and the reason I'm building these farms is for emeralds, and I don't really put them in videos that much because it's just not something that's very interesting to just watch me building farms. But just in case you wanted to know, in the next couple episodes you will see random farms just popping up here, such as a potato farm, carrot farm, bee farm, and maybe even a pumpkin farm. I definitely want to stop time-lapsing the really boring, grindy stuff, because it's just not that interesting to watch. Which is another reason why this video has no time-lapses at all. It's just because I only want to put the interesting parts in and not just watch a sped-up clip with some music overlaying it.